Hi everybody. I can't even start this video before we address the elephant in the room. Yes, I cut my own bangs. Just kidding. Lucy's sleeping on me. This is the life of a working mother with a newborn, so I hope you guys are okay with Lucy tagging along in this video. She literally just knocked out, and that's that. I won't address it anymore. She's got like a hood on. You can see her ears. Let's just get into it. So this video is going to be talking about why I love gatekeeping. And no, this isn't clickbait. I know I like to play those pranks on you guys sometimes, but I genuinely like gatekeeping. I like when other people gatekeep, and I just kind of want to go over why I like it. And if you're somebody who hates gatekeeping, maybe this will give you some different perspective, or maybe you'll just think I'm a bitch. Sorry, my daughter's on my chest. I can't swear. Okay, so I've got my little notes app. Brandon, my boyfriend, and my baby daddy also helps with this list, so we were thinking of them together. He is also a fan of the art of gatekeeping. First, we're gonna go into why I don't think gatekeeping's even an issue. Why, if somebody, online didn't want to tell me where something was from, I wouldn't care because I know how to go around it. And it's honestly, this is its own thing that is so fun. Part of the process of buying clothes and finding your style and finding what you like is this searching. So when I talk about gatekeeping, I'm not saying if somebody walked up to me in person was like, "Oh, I love your baby carrier. Where is it from?" I wouldn't look at them and just laugh in their face, or I wouldn't say like, "Find it yourself." I would tell them. I'd be like, "Oh, it's from Artipop. I love it. You can get it here. Let me find you a coupon code. Let me text you the link. Here's 3 that are similar at different price points." I'm talking about online. Especially, I didn't even know gatekeeping was a thing. Okay, wait, should I say what gatekeeping means? I'm sure if you clicked on this video, you know what gatekeeping means. And I hate reading definitions. I find it really unoriginal and boring, but the activity of controlling and usually limiting general access to something. That's gatekeeping. We all knew that, or we didn't. And I didn't even know gatekeeping was a word until TikTok. And I think TikTok was what really made me think of this. I will see comments on TikTok. Somebody's talking about their dog dying. Just something like really messed up. And the way somebody will comment on that video and be like, "Well, where's your top from?" And the person doesn't answer because they're talking about their dog dying. And then everyone's like, "Not you gatekeeping your top." Since when does everything have to be about like, show me the link, send me the link. I need that product also. So that's what got me on this whole rant of gatekeeping. I have always been somebody who will never comment and ask an influencer or a celebrity, whatever, where they got something. For some reason, I just refuse. I won't comment on influencers' posts. And I'm not saying you shouldn't, this is just who I am. So I've always been someone, if I see something that I like an influencer's wearing and nobody's asked where it's from yet, or maybe they haven't tagged it or haven't responded to the comments yet, I'm gonna hunt. I'm gonna find out where it's from, or I'm gonna find something similar. So your best friend, if you want the exact thing somebody has, is the reverse Google image search. Especially like finding something on Pinterest, you can search in a way that's so easy. You just zoom in on the image and Pinterest will show you a million things that look similar and are shoppable, which is insane. And then for Google image searching, you can go into Google Images, reverse image search, upload your photo, and it's going to show you similar things that look like that. So especially if it's just a product photo, you're going to find that exact thing. But if it's on somebody, again, maybe it'll be similar. That doesn't always work, but what does always work are keywords. It's time to use your big brain and think of descriptive words for what that person's wearing. Let's say I want this blue Stussy cardigan I always get questions on. And again, this video is not me telling you stop asking me where I get my clothes from, but you'll just see what I mean at the end, okay? Because honestly, it does not bother me when anyone asks where my clothes are from, and I like sharing. But if I wanted this blue Stussy sweater and I can't find it, Google image searching, reverse searching, this is actually how I found the sweater. I will go on Google and I will search blue fuzzy cardigan. The way it will come up 9 times out of 10, the exact cardigan is insane. The way that you can search on Google now, it's like it's reading your mind. Like it knows already what you wanted to search. And maybe that has to do with cookies or something. I don't know. I'm not a tech wizard, but I just know it works. And maybe the blue Stussy cardigan is out of your price range. Google's gonna show like 10 different options because Google has that like shopping tab. Oh my God. The way I search on that Google shopping tab, and that's how I buy things, because I'm somebody who like, I know what I want in my head before I've seen it ever done before. So if I wanted a pair of green kitten heels with a bow on them, I would search green kitten heels with a bow and they would come up on the Google shopping tab. I'm not somebody who like goes on a website and just like browses on a website. I have specific items in mind that I search, and this is exactly how I do it. My favorite way to go about this though is if I see that blue Stussy cardigan and I'm like, I find it, it's out of my price range, or maybe I just don't want to buy it online. I don't like the retailer. I don't want to buy it from there, whatever. The best way to go about this is thrifting, because it's going to be original. No one's going to have it like you. And I bet if everybody bought that blue Stussy cardigan, we'd all be sick of it in a month. But your thrifted version that nobody else has, you will still like. And I've stood by that notion for my entire time on YouTube, which isn't that long. That's why gatekeeping doesn't matter to me. If somebody won't tell me where an item of clothing is from, you best bet I've already found it on 6 different websites, and I'm driving to the thrift store to start looking for it. So that's like just my way of going around gatekeeping if somebody's not telling you where something's from, or if you're like me and just don't want to ask people where something is from. I don't know if it's a pride thing or an ego thing, or if I'm just a shy girl. I don't know. I've never been one to ask. In person, I'll ask because it's different. It feels different. I don't want to come across, like I said, a bitch in this video, because I like love my subscribers and my followers, and if you guys ask me anything, you know I'll link it or send you dupes or find it on Depop for you guys. That's what I love to do. I love like shopping for other people. But there's a way people ask on TikTok where if you know you're talking about something so not the point of the video and they're asking where your headband's from, am I the only one who gets like mildly like, really? It's a black headband. Why do you need the link for that? And on TikTok, you can't even post links in the comments, so I don't understand. TikTok loves gatekeeping too. So now I'm gonna go into some of the things I love about just the effects of gatekeeping. So if everybody keeps links to themselves, keeps brands to themselves, just doesn't share every time they've bought a new pair of shoes. And you guys, I'm being a hypocrite right now because I do both things. Sometimes I don't want to share, and sometimes I'm literally like, here's the link. But again, for like my followers and you guys who are subscribed and just like feel like my friends, I want to share everything with you guys. And then for the other so many people who have no idea who I am and just randomly ask for a link, this is for you. Okay, so something I love about gatekeeping is that it makes us not all dress the same. Think of, you know, now with TikTok, it's just insane. Dupe of the Skims dress goes viral. And sure, it's amazing because it's more accessible and it's cheaper and more people can buy it. But the way, it's not even just influencers. You know, people spread these links and spread these one product that is exactly the same, and it just spreads like wildfire. It's the idea of trends moving too fast. We're all wearing the exact same thing, not, oh my God, I love this long fitted black dress. Oh my God, that long fitted black dress looks so good. I'm gonna go buy a long fitted black dress. Not, I am going to buy the same Skims dupe 800 people have. This is me being a hypocrite because I have the Skims long fitted black dress. But sometimes I like to talk shart about myself. Sometimes I like to talk crap about myself because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm coming for you. I'm coming for me too. Who doesn't want just more variety in how we're all dressing and more creativity and originality? Like just the idea of not spreading, you know, one singular link. I love inspo. I love, you know, is there another word for inspo? Still copying somebody's outfits, but with your own. I've done a few videos like this where I look on Pinterest and I copy these outfits, but with my own pieces, because what creativity, what does it say about me if I like somebody's outfit on Pinterest and I buy every single piece they have to a T and put it on? I love the idea of being inspired by color or fit, texture, design for outfits or anything else, but not wanting to, can you hear her breathing heavily? But not copying things to a T, still adding your own twist to it, because I am inspired and copy people's outfits all the time. Also, with this idea of originality in individuals, I feel like gatekeeping can also make the market more original. When all these brands see UGG, platform mini shoes go insanely viral. And that's an item that we can all easily find, you know, without a link. I don't know why I hate links. When these shoes go so freakishly viral and they're sold out on UGG, other brands hop on that and are like, oh, well, I'm gonna make the dupe of the exact same shoe. And I'm not saying that like I like the exclusivity of, you know, one brand making one thing and kind of making it so only a certain number of people can get that item. The copying from brand to brand is just as insane as the copying from person to person. Like, since when do we need 800 versions of a platform UGG boot? It's literally an UGG boot, like it's the brand boot. Why is every other brand copying it? I don't know. This has been happening, you know, forever with UGGs. At least they were thugs back when we were high school and middle school. Me, not we. In my head, if the like one item didn't spread like such wildfire, brands wouldn't be as inclined to, you know, make this thing exactly the same just for money and sales. And I know that's what like brands and clothing is, for money, but still, oh my God, I'm struggling to make any sense. So like I was saying, like, it's not like I'm obsessed with this idea of exclusivity and like being one of the few people to have an item. You know, like if I miss the drop of something, or if I miss the like time to get a certain item and, you know, I just can't get it anymore, or it's insanely expensive now, and, you know, there's no dupes of this item, or knockoffs as we like to call it by their real name over here on this channel. It's like, yeah, I'm upset, but it's this whole idea that like we don't need every item that's ever come out. It's like exclusive, and sure, maybe you feel left out, but like the Wales Bonner Sambas, those are a shoe that I love. The red Wales Bonner Sambas. They are insanely expensive now. And they were, even when they dropped out and it was like super hard to get them, they're exclusive, whatever. Yes, I'm like sad that I don't have them, but I'll get over it. It's a pair of shoes. It's a clothing item. It's not food. It's not water. The idea that like, if I say that I hate knockoffs and people are like, you just like exclusivity and you don't want everybody to wear it, you want to be like original, this and that. It's like, maybe, but also the whole idea of saying like you need a certain item, you don't need it, you want it. There's a difference. And I've been left out of like trends and, you know, products too that I couldn't get my hands on, and you just get over it. So with the idea of exclusivity and, you know, less people wearing one certain item, so maybe if, how many shoes do you think they released? I have no idea. Maybe if they've released 10,000 pairs, is that a ton? I know nothing about merchandise. Maybe they released 5,000 pairs of the platform Uggs. If only 5,000 people, no, they had to release like 100,000. I'm not being realistic. If they released, let's do this Dusty Sweat. God. It's okay, Miss Girl. So even further into this idea of exclusivity, having less people get a certain item will make it seem less trendy. Especially now with TikTok, and you can have your explore page or whatever, your For You page, and every time you swipe on a video, every single person is wearing a pair of Sambas. And maybe you have a pair of Sambas, and every time you see it, you're like, I just like these shoes less and less, and I see them so much, I don't even want to put them on anymore. Therefore, shortening the trend cycle. So many people have talked on YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. The trend cycle is insanely short now. We move through it so fast. And I'd like to argue that this happens because of brands overproducing one exact item and consumers all buying the same exact one item. Every time we see, you know, a new viral trend, try to use my brain and think, will I like this past the trend date? And most of the time, if I get the exact item, let's say the Balenciaga Lake Gold, and obviously Balenciaga sucks, and that's why I'm gonna shart on this bag even more. Yes, I liked the bag when it came out, and I did buy a knockoff. It was one of the lower points in my life. Do I wear that anymore? No. I barely even wore it. But what I did do also is I had a little fanny pack that I got from Brandy like 100 years ago, and I started putting charms on it. And it was just that idea that the Lake Gold has with all these little like things flying around. That was what I liked about the bag. It wasn't that it was Balenciaga, it wasn't that everybody had it. I genuinely liked, you know, something about the bag. I still wear that little fanny pack with all my charms on it, and I add charms, the same charms I bought, to to all my little bags now. But if I had had the real Lake of Gold and even the knockoff that looked exactly like it, I stopped wearing it because I saw it so much, I got bored of it. It's the idea of thrifting and, taking a little spin off these super trendy items that will make the trend live longer for you. So obviously the Lake of Gold is dead for many reasons, but my own dupe of it, I will be wearing for many years to come. And this goes into the idea of consuming less. If the trends are slowing down for you personally because you're not buying the link that everybody has or the one that everybody has, you're gonna end up buying less. Did I just say that? You're gonna end up consuming less. If you can't tell, I don't sleep much at night, so my brain doesn't work too well. I'm sorry. I hope I can edit this and not make me sound like an idiot. And less consumption with anything, like how can you be mad about that? If gatekeeping makes people shop less, that's the moral dilemma of these people, in TikTok comments raging about gatekeeping. Fire back next time, be like, did you know gatekeeping will decrease consumption? Will decrease overconsumption? What you gonna say about that? How are you gonna hate on me for gatekeeping now? You hate the earth, you hate this planet so much that you need the link to my pants. Can you guys hear her? I said I wasn't gonna show her on my channel and she's been in this whole video tucked away. Something else about gatekeeping that makes me keep my items for longer is that thrill of the hunt. I am a sucker for, wanting something for, let's say, like 5 months, and I just can't find the right one. And then I go to the thrift store one day, and I walk in, and there it is hanging on the rack. Perfect jacket I've been dreaming about. That jacket means so much more to me now than thinking about a jacket for half a second because I saw it in a TikTok. I found the link immediately that somebody put in their like to know it. I ordered it and it came to my house. That instant gratification needs to die because then I look at that jacket and it means nothing to me. If I look at that jacket that I hunted 6 months for, every time I put it on, it's like a trophy. It's a medal. I drank too much coffee. But it really is a high. I don't know if any of you have experienced that, but you have something in your thrift wish list. You find it on eBay for a good price. You're bidding on it. It's a bidding war. You lose. Your life's over. 6 months later, you find it again. This time, you just buy it at the set price. You're not even gonna risk that bidding war. It comes to your house, it's your most prized possession. It just slows everything down. If it takes you 6 months to hop on a trend, if you didn't really love it, you're gonna forget about it. You're gonna look at it on your list of things you wanna thrift or buy, and you're gonna think, what was I even thinking? How would I even style that? Why did I think I wanted that? Or it takes you 6 months to find the trend, you're still obsessed with it, you get it 6 months late to the trend, which is always fun being late to the trend. I am a firm believer of being late to trends. And then it's new to you. You get to live that cycle of that one trend's life twice. It's a dream. This is a video advocating thrifting. At the very least, I think gatekeeping can actually make it less of an expectation for everyone to follow a trend. The idea of everyone having access to a certain link and that exact piece that's trending over and over and over, it's like if you don't have it, you have no excuse. Maybe you say you don't like it or you just don't want to buy it, whatever. But you have that link. It's there. You can shop for it immediately. Gatekeeping keeps this ease of shopping for the same item away. And I know sometimes when I go to buy something online and it's sold out, it's kind of like this relief of like, oh, I didn't even have the option to buy it, so like whatever, I'll forget about it. But if it is there, then you have like this dilemma of like, oh my God, it's actually in stock. Like, should I buy it? Should I not? I need to like pick it up before it's gone or before I have to get the dupe or before everybody has it. You miss all that if you don't have the link to it, if you never had the option of buying it or whatever. And with that, again, it just slows everything down, less consumption, all the things I said, saves you money. I don't know. I need to know if this video made any sense because I've taken 100 breaks to stand up and bounce around a little bit, put a little baby to sleep. So I really hope it's like cohesive, and you guys can let me know in the comments below if you also love gatekeeping. Happy to share the art of gatekeeping and spread the love and joy of gatekeeping. And I hope that this video, reaches a lot of people and we can start a riot on TikTok. And for anybody who comments on TikTok and asks for the link, you can ask if they hate polar bears. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun to make. I love doing these kind of videos and just pushing people's buttons. I think it's fun. And we all know that pregnant Lainey and mother Lainey has turned me into a hater. And I think it's fun, again, to be a hater in the way that I'm a hater and spread the hater love. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to. Thanks for letting me come to work with my baby, and I'll see you guys in a few days. I love you so much. Bye. I'm like still gonna get up. Kiss.